Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you everything what is contained in the Osmo Pocket 4 Pro vlog combo. Before I start, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos about the Osmo Pocket 4 Pro. In the first bag, it contains the Osmo Pocket 4 Pro, which is here. And to turn that on, you can either flick the screen and it automatically opens. And to turn it off, you just flick the screen again. Or another way is to click and hold this red button. And then there you go. But this is portrait. And then if you want to, you can just flick it and it'll go straight to landscape. But then if you want to turn it off, you can just use the red button again. And then you can just flick the screen down. And then you've got the mini tripod, which I'll show you how to use later on in the video. You have this to plug in to the Osmo Pocket 4 Pro. And then this twists into there. But I'll show you more later in the video. And then here we have the remote, what only comes in the vlog combo for the Osmo Pocket 4 Pro. Then to turn it on, you just click this side button here, and it automatically turns on. The Osmo 4 Pro does have to be turned on to connect to this. So we'll turn it on. I'm just going to click and hold it. Here we go. And then there you go, auto connected. See, and then you can use this little joystick here to control it. To control this, and then you can use this button to record, and it'll just make that sound, and then when you want to stop recording, it'll make this sound. And then there you go, that's how to use the remote. And then it also comes with a mic, which does come with one of these wind protectors, so then when you're talking, you won't hear the wind, and it's really good. And to turn it on, you just click the side, and then you click this button here, but I'll show you that later in the video. And then here is the fill light, and then this opens up, and this connects onto here. So I'll show you this. Yeah. And see these dots here, and then you've got the dots in there. That automatically goes on because it's magnetic, and I'll flick the camera around. It's just updated, so it automatically updates if it needs. And there you go, it also can turn off with it. And then you turn it on. And then if you click this button here, but I've set it so it turns and faces me. So here, if you swipe down, here's the light here. And you can turn it like the brightness. So I'm on lowest to save the battery. This is medium. That's high. And you can change colours. I'm on cool because it's like when it's dark, it's better for like light and everything. And then you got natural, which is kind of like a more warmer white. Then you got warm, which is very nice, which is honestly my favourite, but cool is more practical. So, anyways, on with the video. The second bag contains wires for the remote. Here's the remote wire here. So, I already charged everything. So this connects to the back here, and then you just plug it in to a USB-C port, and then that will charge. And then you've got the mic charging lead here, which is magnetic again. And there you go, it is magnetic, so it automatically clips on. You got the USB-C to USB-C for the Osmo, which is at the bottom, so that just plugs in there. And it's easy to take out, which is very useful. And then you've got a wrist strap. This comes with two, by the way. I've already got mine on, just because I don't want to drop it or anything since it's brand new. So it comes in this little package. I suggest keeping the one for spare, and it just threads through here in this little gap. It might take you a minute, but you will probably need a needle, because I struggled with my hands, so I used a needle to thread it through. in the bag, it's got like a little button up bit, so you can hold anything what you don't want to lose, or like what you want to keep mega extra safe. And then I'll show you how to connect the tripod. Right then, to connect the tripod to the Osmo, you must, and this comes in the vlog combo, it clips in. See here, it's like clips, and then it just clips. Then you'll hear the click. Then you use the mini tripod, and then you screw it in. And then just open it up. That is very useful if you want to do a cinematic shot, or you want it to follow you. To disconnect the tripod, you twist left, lefty loosey, and then righty tighty. Twist left, and then you click this button here, and then it just comes off. It's very easy to come off. Oh, that's rolling away. It's very easy, and just plugs into the USB port where you'd usually charge it. And by the way, you have to buy a power pack for this if you want to. If you want to charge it. This is not a power pack. This is just for the tripod. So yeah. Right then, to connect the mic, we'll turn this on. And then you turn the mic on. There you go. The blue light will be on. But mine auto-connected. But I'll disconnect it. Then now I can show you. So, you click this button. And then you'll see start to change blue and green. Then just click TX1. And then it will just say power on, DJI Osmo or audio and pair. And then this will say in a minute. It will auto connect and it'll tell you the percentage. There you go. And then you just confirm it. And then you've already got everything on. So then you can just record and carry on with the video and whatever you want. And then to turn it off, it will say it's disconnected. And place that down. And then onto the remote. Turn it on like I showed you earlier. There we go. I named mine my Osmo Pocket 4 Aussie, just because it's just short for Osmo. So, and then also if you click this button here, you can change it to zoom. And this is 12 times zoom on videoing, just on videoing, not on photos. Photo is 9x. And then you can change it by just tapping it. And then you can flick the screen round, which is here, see? Flick it round again. And then you can see how many hours you've got left here, percentage, and then you can change some things there. Like you can screen lock, swipe to unlock, and then you've got settings, you've got follow, and then you've got another device connection if you want to use it. And then you can change the video in, and this also does have panoramic, but I would suggest using the tripod if you're using panoramic. Right, then we'll turn this off. Hold the button to turn it off, by the way, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to reply to as many as I can. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.